VEDA, Day 17. I think it's built into the DNA of people who are either married or in a steady relationship to want to find single people, isolate them, and find some way to get them to become also married or in a steady relationship. I'm not sure why this is, but it's true. Everyone at my work has asked me if I'm dating someone besides one single person that works there, which is good because he's creepy as all get out, and if he asked me that, I would probably quit and then run away really quickly. And I feel like my answers, whenever they ask me about relationship things, always really disappoint them. The two biggest occasions that have happened at my work were, one time I went to work and I was kind of dressed up one day just because I was like, I feel like being pretty. And then the next day I came into work and was talking to the two of my bosses just about normal work stuff. I was asking a few questions and one of them went, I have a theory. And I was like, well, what's your theory? And she's like, I think you had a date yesterday. And I was like, no, I didn't. She's like, really? Because you were all dressed up. And they went 5 minutes on when I was dressed up and I was like, yeah, I just felt like being dressed up, and they're like, and you were picked up by someone in a shiny black car, and I was like, that was my sister and her husband, and they're like, so you weren't on a date, and I was like, no, and then one of them said, well, when you do go on a date, you'll have to tell us. I'm going to be like, whoa, Marisa, Joan, up my desk, 5 minutes, I was on a date last night. At a later time, I was chit-chatting with one of the ladies at work about the royal wedding, and we were all like, I wonder what she's going to wear! And one of the ladies said, Sarah, you'd probably love to be there. And I'm like, man, any excuse to be in England. And she's like, you're going to go to England, and you're going to meet Prince Harry, and then it'll be Sarah and Harry's wedding. And my office manager is walking through the room at that moment, and she stopped at the door, turned around, and said, Sarah and Harry, and then I had to spend like 5 minutes, be like, no, I'm not dating anyone named Harry. She was talking about the prince. It was all a joke. It was just a joke. I don't know why they get all excited about this. I went to prom with a gay guy, and even still, when we were dancing, there was like a refrigerator between us. Yeah, that's right. Least romantic person in the world right here. I mean, I know I read a lot of rom-coms and mushy girly stuff, but I've basically accepted the fact that it is my destiny to grow up to be Aunt Eleanor in the Inkheart series, which is pretty awesome because it means I get to live in a big old house, have a bunch of books, and then eventually get to live in a book. Spoilers for the end of the Inkheart trilogy. Bit late for a spoiler warning. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, if you are married or in a relationship, I think you need to sit down and assess the fact that some people don't feel the need to be in a relationship. Sure, I guess it would be cool if I met someone that I really liked and wanted to be together with them forever. That's awesome. Am I in a hurry for that to happen? Heck no, there's so much stuff you can do when you're single. It's fun. You can do this. Can you do that when you're married? I don't think so. In the words of Clamp, you should do things that you can do while you're single, and things you can do only when you're married while you're married. Yeah. It started out with such a good beginning, and I just don't know how to end it.